Myself. So thank you very much for letting me come and at least say hello to everyone and introduce myself to you, because you are going to be new constituents of mine, assuming I get reelected. But you can vote for me, and I did want to just take a moment to just say hello and introduce myself to you. So I have not, I don't know that any of you have ever lived in my district. I've not represented Norwood before, but I've driven through, and I hope to be able to stop by and say hello to some folks, and I understand. And I've seen the neighborhood. It's a great neighborhood to live in. So first of all, that's kind of nice to discover a new little section of the city that is really seems very special. And I think that I assume you feel that way about it as well. But I'm excited about that. So you know, the district lines change because of redistricting. That's kind of what happens. So
the district's been gerrymandered, in other words.
You could call it gerrymandering. The Republican. What can I say? It was it's done by the state legislature. You know, they voted on it, and I didn't have much say about it. So I was hoping to.
So you're coming from the suburbs now into the city?
Oh no, my district's been half in the city all along. I've represented a good part of Northeast Philadelphia.
Cheltenham.
I do not have Cheltenham, but I'm getting it back. We skipped over Cheltenham, believe it or not. And then I do represent, continue to, parts of Montgomery County. But it's almost half and half city and suburbs, actually. Bob Brady has a riverfront. I don't have a riverfront anymore. All the river wards are going to Bob Brady. I'm sort of disappointed about that. Actually, we do some good work on the riverfront, actually, in some of the greenways. But I hope you've seen that, if you know about any of the work we've done there. But I have represented Northeast Philadelphia and Montgomery County. The nature of my district stays pretty much the same that way. And I kind of like that. I think it's a good thing to have a more regional perspective. I lived in the city for a very long time myself. And just moved to the suburbs, actually, when I ran for Congress, honestly. So I used to live in the Northwest. So some of you know me from there, I think, actually. But it's...
I do.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, so I've been in Congress. I'm now in my... I've been in 4 terms. Thank you. I have one person vouch for me. Thank you. But 4 terms is 2-year terms, obviously, so I'm in my 8th year. As I say, I represent the city and the suburbs. And I've really done a lot of work in Congress on health care. It's something I care deeply about, something I was known about when I was a state senator. I did work on the Affordable Care Act. I was really a big advocate for Medicare. I continue to be. I think Medicare matters to us, whether you're a senior or whether you're going to be a senior, or whether you have someone in your family as a senior. That's something we've paid into and we deserve to have. And yes, it's going to be a big cost to the government because there are a lot of baby boomers coming online here to be seniors. And so there are going to be a lot more seniors. And so we have work to do to make sure that we contain the rate of growth in costs in the healthcare generally. And the best way to do that is to make sure people get the healthcare they need when they need it. And they don't get more than they need, they don't shop around and just get more than they need, but they also get what they need. And that they have access to primary care and the right kind of services. And actually the best way to save money is to have us be healthier. And helping people with chronic diseases is probably one of the most important things we can do. So someone's an early diabetic, not ending up on dialysis, it's good for that person and saves us a lot of money. So that's kind of what we're doing. So I've also done a lot of work on veterans issues for my office, and the first law I passed was the bill that actually helped veterans returning from Iraq and Afghanistan get jobs in the private sector. It gave a tax credit to businesses who hired returning vets from Iraq and Afghanistan. And that's the first bill I passed. It was a good one. And Florida land. So I will end with this, which is that I would love to come back, love to visit with you in the neighborhood, and get to know you and some of your local issues. Done some work on safety on Roosevelt Boulevard, those pedestrian timers on every traffic light. I got $7 for that. I think that helps us all know when not to cross the street on Roosevelt Boulevard, which is really pretty often, but still, you know when you can. And then also done some work, of course, along the improvements along Frankford Avenue and Torresville Avenue. So what I would just say is let's get to know each other. I hope that if you're interested in knowing more about me or my positions, I do have a campaign website, AllysonSchwartz.com, and check me out if you want to call the office and ask some questions. We'd be happy to. And then once I represent you, be happy to have the office be able to be helpful to you in any way we can. So a lot at stake in this election. a lot at stake. There really is. The future of Medicare, how we do tax policy, whether we strengthen the middle class or go back to helping rich people and hope it all trickles down to the rest of us. It's kind of what's at stake. And that may be saying it too strongly, but it kind of is the contrast. So I am somebody who will go back to Washington and try and find common ground and get things done. It's not easy. It really isn't. But I do think it is what is our responsibility. As strong as I feel about some issues, as a legislator, I feel my responsibility is to get things done and to make sure that government does what it's supposed to, gets out of the way when we're not supposed to. So we're all going to go home and listen to the president and to Mitt Romney, see how they do tonight, see how it goes, see what the town hall goes. We'll see. But it really is, there is a lot at stake, and I look forward to representing you and hopefully being able to work together to make sure that the future for all of us is what we hope it to be, and the future for our children is even better. And we have a lot of work to do to make that happen. Thank you very much.